Wigs here. We have one bob wig, straight bob wig, one coily long wig, and one long bow straights. So this is what it looks like right now. So the first thing you do is to brush the wigs. You brush it thoroughly, like you brush it like there's no tomorrow if possible safe. Because if you don't brush it well, once you dip it inside the water, it's going to tangle. So the first thing you do is you brush from the back, from the middle. But when you're brushing it, make sure like this part now, you have to hold the closure part. You hold it, you put your hand inside and then you hold it with the cap. This is where the cap is. Don't hold it here like this because as you are stretching it, this place might tear. So you have to hold it with the cap when combing. So you comb very well. You have to comb very well. You comb all the wigs like that before you dip it out. But if you dip it like that, they say, oh. So before you start, if you are using a sink, if you are using a bowl, today I'm using a bowl. So you put in your shampoo inside the water. Try to use the products moderately. But right now, I'm doing 3 weeks. That's why I'm putting enough shampoo inside this water. This one now, this is the first wash. So you dip it inside the water. Very well. You've already brushed it before dipping it inside. That's the most important thing. Brushing first. So as it's inside now, you can see as I'm holding, this closure is a bad closure. So please ignore the closure. I'm not holding the closure like this. I'm holding it with the cap to avoid the closure from tearing. So as I'm dipping it, sometimes it depends on how the customer uses the hair. You have to wash 3 times with shampoo instead of 2 times because the water after the first wash, after the first and second wash, you still have to wash 4 times and rinse it before you use conditioner because the water will be so dirty. The wig will be so dirty. So that's why if you want to charge your customers, don't charge them, say you are considering them or anything like that. Also think about the products that you're using because that is the most important thing. Your products, if you don't charge them well, you'll be working on loss because products are not cheap. So as you are dipping, you are brushing to detangle it. You are brushing. So we are done with the curly hair. I've washed that one once. Now this is the bone straight. This is the bone straight. So you notice that as I'm putting this hair, ignore the water, it's just the first wash. So if you notice as I'm putting this hair inside the water, I am not scattering it inside the water. I am stretching it. It's still straight. And I'm putting it in. Stretch, in. Stretch, in. And if I have to wash the closure part, I use my hands. If you have to wash the back, gently. In some cases, when you need to wash the band, especially if you notice that the wig cap is very dirty, gently. Especially people that they used to use a powder and foundation on their wigs. Sometimes it will affect the wig cap. So after that, you can see the wig. I am not scattering it. I still take it inside. If you notice, it's still straight. So what you do is, if you want to brush a long hair like this inside the water, you start from the down. Remember to hold the closure with the wig cap. You start from the bottom of the wig to start brushing it. The bottom. You start brushing it. Once it starts getting free, you start coming up little by little. I comb inside shampoo because it's easier. You start brushing and you'll be coming up. You can see I'm still dipping it. As I'm dipping it, I'm bringing it out. I dip. I bring out. Now see. You see that the hair doesn't have any tangle. It's not bent. It is still straight. This is how to wash a straight, long hair. Don't squeeze, don't bend. Just keep it straight as it is. It makes it easier for you. So, we washed once. We washed this one, the short bob colored hair. We washed the coily hair once. And then we washed the bone straight long hair once. So, we have to wash the second time. So, before the second wash, what I do is, if I notice how dirty the water is or how dirty the wig was from the first wash, I rinse it. That's after first wash. Because I noticed that this woman's hair, the products she put on this wig, imagine, see, after the first wash, I can still see plastic. Plastic is still on it. So I rinse. Can you see how I'm rinsing it? This is the black, this is the coily hair. I rinse. You can see as I'm putting it, I am bringing it out straight. Rinse out. Then the coily hair. Remember what I said about coily hair? Don't wash or rinse coily hair with the same water with a blonde or gold wig. The blonde or gold wig will attract the color that comes out from colors like this: wine, burgundy, green, blue. If you are washing those colors with blonde or gold will attract this color. So you have to be careful. Wash colored hairs separately. Wash black hairs separately. This is the last week as I'm rinsing it in this water. And even if I have to wash with black wig, it's not affect. But it's better safe than sorry. I'd advise to wash colored hairs separately and black hairs separately. And if you're washing colored hairs separately, don't go and pack all the old colors in one bucket that you're washing. Wash the colors separately. If it's wine, you want to wash with green. Wash wine first. Wash green separate. Wash yellow separate. Don't wash with the same water. Wash two. You add your shampoo in the water. So let's start with the bone straights. You can see our bone straights. Inside. This woman has overused product safe on this closure part, so I'm trying to wash it off so that the wig will be very light when I have to style it. Wash off all the old products. So I want to brush out. See, our bone straight is still straight. I did not squeeze. Now, our coily hair. Second wash. We dip. Hold the closure with the cap. As you are dipping it in the water and bringing it out, you'll be brushing it gently, so you don't go and tear your closure. Hold the cap properly and brush thoroughly. So, this is second wash. Then our colored hair, short colored hair. Second wash. You can see how the water now is changing color. Please don't forget what I said about colored hair. It's very, very important. One mistake like this, you spoil customers' hair. So you're brushing, make sure you brush the closure parts too out. So after second wash, we rinse. This is the bone straights. I know I'm supposed to use one wig to show you the different wash method, but decided to use 3. So in case you have more than one wig, you know how to, instead of washing one, you know how to do them. So this is rinsing. This is coiling here. You see, after all this, can you see that the wig is still straight? You can see it. I did not squeeze it, I did not bend it. We've added our conditioner to the water. This is our conditioner. You know we are washing 3 wigs at the same time. If it was one wig, our water will not be this much. I will not be using this much product either. So let's start with our curly hair. So we are going to follow the same process. As you dip, you brush. Now, as this is conditioner now, since we've been brushing it, we put it inside shampoo, we brush. Now this is conditioner. It makes it so easy to brush through because now the hair is super soft. And there's no reason for you to start detangling the hair because even when you were washing it, you've already done that. So it makes the work very, very easy for you. You're just brushing it with ease. Now, no stress. So this is conditioning. If you have to squeeze, please, you can. But stay in that straight form. Don't bend the hair. Don't bend the hair like this. I would like it's closed. You start from the closure part, the up. Just press, 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 press. You can see the hair is still straight. So we will do the same for the remaining 2. So brush through. You can see how soft it is. As if at all you have to squeeze. Now this is the bone straight. At some point you might feel that the conditioner is not enough for the hair anymore. You know, we've done 2 weeks previously. So I'm adding a little bit for the bone straights. So once you dip very well, you start brushing. You can see how the thing is just free. No tangle, nothing at all. You see. You can see it's still straight. So we are going to rinse the wigs now. We wash twice, rinse, condition, and rinse. So we wash twice, we rinsed, we've conditioned just now. So let's rinse now. So we follow the dip and out, dip and out. I am not squeezing it inside the bucket though. And if you notice, as I'm holding it from the closure part. So you dip and out. You can still brush to help rinse it faster. As you are dipping it, you can see, as I'm brushing it now, all the soap is coming out. So I would have to change this water. But I'm rinsing twice. So let me just rinse all of them first, for the first time. I'm rinsing twice. So this is first rinse. I'll change this water and we'll rinse it again. So this is the second rinse. Second rinse. You can see the wig is still straight. Second rinse for the coily hair. You can see the hair is still like this. Second rinse for the bone straights. You dip out. So you squeeze. Don't bend or don't squeeze. Even if you have to bend, please make sure the hair is still straight. You can see. So you can see that the hair is still straight. So styling of the coily hair. Styling for coily hair is different from straight hair. So we style coily hair before it dries and do maybe final touches after drying. But the major styling is done immediately after washing. But for straight wigs, the styling is after it dries. So for this coily hair, I'm going to show you how to style this coily hair. But immediately after washing and rinsing off, you have to use your leave-in conditioner. So this is the leave-in conditioner that I use. So I have to apply leave-in conditioner on all the wigs. So this, my own type of leave-in conditioner, it's extremely thick. So I don't mix in, what do they call it? Spray bottle. I can if I want to, but I prefer to rub directly on it immediately after washing. But for your own type of leave-in conditioner, please, you mix in a spray bottle and you spray it thoroughly on all parts of the wigs. You spray it very, very well to make sure the wig is soft. So I'm going to apply this on all the wigs. So after applying the leave-in conditioner, you have to brush it out. So you start from the down, please. Always start your brushing from the down. Once you finish detangling the down, you just be coming up small. And remember to hold the wig, the closure plus the wig cap together. Don't hold only closure when you are brushing. No, the closure is going to tear. So finish brushing the down. You start coming up gradually. If you are brushing and you notice that the hair is not soft enough, there is not enough leave-in conditioner. Especially if you are dealing with a stubborn wig. If you notice that the leave-in conditioner that you added is not enough, please apply more. Apply more, please. Because there are some wigs that is like products they can't chop. So you brush very well. You can see this one now is very soft. Please don't be scared to turn your wigs to brush. Don't be scared, because now there's leave-in conditioner inside. Don't be scared. Turn it to the back. This is the back of the wig. You brush it very well. You turn it to the front again. You brush it very well. So after we put leave-in conditioner, we brush properly, we'll leave it outside to air dry. You just hang it somewhere, find somewhere to hang it, let it dry. This is the coily hair. You have to style this coily hair before it dries. So you have to open your preferred parts. If it's side parts, if it's center parts. For this particular one, it is a side part, a C-cut. C-cut is not like it's going to be straight. It's going to be curved, like C. So usually, partings are always on the left side of the head. It's always on the left side of the baby head. So I'm going to uncle the pattern. Here, it's a C-part. So this is a C-part. C-part is usually curved like the letter C. That is why it is called C-part. So this is what it looks like now. The hair is actually drying up. So you have to spray it with your leave-in conditioner and water mixture. Spray it with enough water. So you can also rub it your hair serum. You can rub your hair serum. If you have oil sheen, this oil sheen, you can use it. But when using this, please apply very little. Very little. So our styling is going to be 2 lines each. So to style your curly hair, we go line by line. Divide
can see this is 2 lines. So 2 lines each. This is what the diamond brush looks like. It's majorly for curly wigs. So you have to start, brush gently. So to make the curls more defined, you have to go slowly. You can see as I'm brushing, my hand is rotating. As I'm dragging it out, my hand is rotating out. You pull, you drag out. You pull, you drag out. You can see. So we do this part now. You brush it regular to tangle first. Then you drag out. Then you press. Then you see that the curls are looking nice now. You pull up and you press. You pull up and you press. You can see it. So we keep going till we get to the top. So we're done with the bottom. This is 3 lines. You spray with your leave-in conditioner and water. You spray it very well. You get your comb, your brush, sorry. You brush out. You can see I'm removing the hair in sections. I'm not doing everything at the same time. You have to work in sections slowly. So after brushing, you brush and you rotate. When you rotate, you squeeze. Carry another section. With an angle. Then you brush. You rotate slowly. So you pull up and you squeeze. Can you see how the coils are coming out really nice? So we do the same thing for this part. You brush first. Brush very well. Rotate. Remember to rotate because it helps to define the coils properly. Slowly. It will look like this or like, you know. And it depends on the coil. You know, different types of coily hair. Then you squeeze. You can see how the coils is coming. So after doing all of that for the hair, the closure part, you make it really flat. Make it really flat. As you're combing, comb it down and use your hand to press. Like to be really flat. So after you finish brushing the closure, you can still use your diamond brush to define the body properly. So you brush and you squeeze. Brush and you squeeze. You can see that this part is still a bit rough, so you brush it all out. And you squeeze. Squeeze it. Start brushing. So now you can, if you have a spray gel, this is the spray gel I use. You can either use this or you use the butterfly spray gel. You just spray it a little bit to hold the curls. To hold the curls, and you spray on the closure parts too, and you press. So this is exactly what the hair would look like once it dries. So for coily wigs, it will have to air dry. You don't use a dryer or anything like that. So this is how the hair will be when it dries. So when it dries, you just probably use your hair serum to rub this part to make it look shinier. You use your hair serum, you apply it on the body a bit, then you pack it, so you're done.